There was a restaurant that survived longer than it ever should have. It wasn't the biggest or the loudest. It stayed open by doing whatever it took. At first, Hongjin's table served fried chicken. Then the problem arrived. Across the street, a new restaurant opened. It was bigger and flashier, and its name was River Court. And its owner, a man named Yumo, looked at Hongjin's table and decided there wasn't room for both of them on the same block. To survive, Hongjin increased his offerings. He started making grilled mackerel too, then breaded pork, then whatever people asked for next. The menu grew. The kitchen stretched. They had to stay competitive with their next door rival. And so every time Hongjin's table added a dish to their menu, River Court added two to its own. When a second location of River Court opened, the pressure doubled. What started as a competition quickly turned into an arms race, and Hongjin's restaurant started losing it. The owner, Hongjin, was exhausted. His kitchen was stretched thin, and his menu was bloated. The food wasn't even getting better, it was getting more burdensome. Then Hongjin did something unexpected. He realized he didn't need to outdo his rival, Yumo, and River Court. He just needed to focus. He stopped chasing the arms race and poured his energy into food technology. Hongjin created a cooling box for food that single-handedly made refrigeration accessible and let his meals last longer. The boxes were a hit, and huge lines started forming outside Hongjin's table again. But these advances came with a cost, because the food began to suffer. Hongjin was putting too much attention to these new devices and technologies his restaurant was single-handedly pioneering. And that's when River Court cracked. Desperate and scared by Hongjin's success, Yumo hired local thugs to break in and steal Hongjin's designs. Hongjin caught them, and instead of calling the local police, he asked the thugs who had sent them. They pointed to Yumo. And so the next day, Hongjin went over to Yumo's with a proposal. Hongjin would stop competing on food and focus on the culinary technologies he was producing. In return, River Court would take over the dishes Hongjin no longer had the time to perfect. Hongjin would essentially be building the tools. Yumo would cook and handle operations for both their restaurants in return. The deal held. One man became known for innovation, the other one for flavor, and both men's careers survived. Shindong remembers that story not as a victory, but as the moment that its oldest restaurant learned in a very unexpected way that growth without focus doesn't get you anywhere. And sometimes it takes a heated rival to make you realize that.